And order, the law requires that before we consider and adopt a budget on second and final reading and a tax rate, that we have a public hearing where any member of the public can comment if they wish. The budget, I need to slow down. The budget includes a raise for all employees. It includes plenty of money to balance the budget, no question about that. And the tax rate is set at 0.6037, which is the certified rate as established by the assessor of property. So having said that, I'll open it up to any member of the public that would like to speak. If you would, it's on the budget and tax rate only. Anybody? Lisa, you got everybody's name down for me. Thank you. Anybody? Last call. I'll give you the Jennings theory on public hearings. If the public don't speak, Jennings is ready to go. We'll move on to something else. Anybody? Last call, as they say at the auctions. All right, I'll close the public hearing. John, don't sit down. The public hearing is over, but John wanted to address the council tonight, but he has another meeting at 6. What he wants to talk about doesn't require any action by us. He is going to bring us up to date on the Jazz Festival. So I told him he could go ahead and do that now, anticipating that okay, I can stall long enough. Anticipating that our public hearing would not be very public. Most of the time, public hearings are nothing unless you have a tax increase included. So John's going to come back and update us on the Jazz Festival, which will be 2 weeks from this Saturday, right? We're 19 days away. Okay. I thought I could stall long enough, but well, yeah. All right, John, you're on.
All right, just kind of wanted to update you on the Jazz Festival. It is the 17th of July. It's on the square. We block the square off. Basically, in the usual approach, we will block off the parking lot of the Baptist Church and use that for entertainers. Our budget is $35,017. Very close to that. We had one little problem with funding, and that is we got our application into Middle Tennessee Electric late. They won't consider our application until the 19th, but that's okay. If they still come through, we're in good shape. I mean, we can cover things in that style. This is basically the way we handled the funding. These are the tiers that we utilize to raise the money. The money that comes extremely well locally. Lebanon did extremely well, and I had a great deal the DTC and gas company and Public Electric. There are 9 acts from 1 until 9. So when the last act goes on the stage. They're big bands primarily. A couple of them are 20-piece bands. McChesney is our, pass this around, I should have gotten another one. If you'd like to look at some pictures of the individuals that are performing. We try to get some music that we thought everybody could follow and enjoy. It is true jazz. It is true jazz. And so that's basically where we're at. We also upgraded stages this year. Tried to go with a more professional looking light stage. I will tell you this, stages, lights, sound, and we also brought on an 8x8 video board this year rather than putting up banners of significant advertisers. This thing will scroll the ads. Anyway, the sound and the video board and the lights and the 2 stages is 18.1, and the acts are 10,005. The strongest, highest dollar act is $5,000. Now, to give you some comparisons to that, in '95 when we had the first Jazz Festival, we had a $5,000 budget. The years we had Henry first, we were reported that obviously he lives in Knoxville, believe it or not. He's dating, his girlfriend is, or has been, or was a teacher at the University of Tennessee in the music department, Mike. He said, you know, I'd like to come down there. I said, short, we'd like to do it, but I'm just afraid of this bug, man. I don't want to come. He said, call me next year. He told me we would, so let's see how that goes. If you've got any questions, be happy to answer them.
How old is he now, John?
He's in his late 80s. He's and Jeff Tunks, and it's made up of Robin Vance, Austin Floyd, Glenn Martin, and I'm missing one, and I cannot think who I'm missing. Oh, and Gary Beatty is our master of ceremonies this year. You may have seen Gary, who was on the Trickett Honda ads on Channel 5 on Saturday mornings. He did a couple of jazz festivals for us, a great voice, and we're really excited to have him involved. In fact, he's a member of the committee, and so that should be a real good thing for us. So, cross your fingers. I guess the biggest thing is rain. If it rains, it will foul up the whole shooting match. We are one of your councilmen here is going to drive a golf cart for us during the event. I think, Mike, you may have done that once or twice in times past.
I went down and brought in the one of the big name entertainers you named there, and
You did.
and went down to the hotel and got him. He was about 80 years old, and this young blonde lady, about 30, came down and said he'll be down in a few minutes. I thought, okay.
I'll tell you this, Ferguson put on a fabulous show, Maynard Ferguson.
He did, that's who it was.
He's a trumpeter extraordinaire. He's dead. He died a couple of years after he was here.
I thought he was dying that night, John.
Oh, man.
I did. I thought he ain't gonna make it. And then he hit that stage, and man, he went out.
Maynard requested a certain steak and how it was to be cooked, and the wine was to be in his room. We didn't argue with him. We did it. Some of them are that way. Any questions? This one is bad. We will be blocking the square out like I told you. Those blockages we have gone over with police and with Mike. We'll start about 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, and we'll finish up about 10:30. The stage will be in at 6 Friday night. Not earlier, not Thursday, but 6 Friday nights when they'll start the setting of that.
Okay. Grab you some chairs. We'll set up some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I have unless you got
Anybody got any questions of John? All right. Thank you, John. You can get to your next meeting in
Okay, guys.
a minute or two to spare.
You're welcome. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to call me. Most everybody knows my number. If you don't know my number, you're bound to know somebody.
Uh-oh. See you, John. That sounds like a baby. Or a councilman that's not happy.